Hello everybody, this is Alex from the Game Conquerors, and welcome back to Murdered Soul Suspect. Last episode we have just finished Lux Eterna Mental Hospital, and this episode we are headed to Salem History Museum. Let us continue. I went the wrong way. Oh, I see something back there. Yep, there it is. It's hiding. There it is. Anything else? Okay.
Fitting for an investigation about a serial killer. All these murders have whipped this town into a frenzy. Now it all leads here to a gala celebrating a time when Salem found itself swept up in another whirlwind of hysteria.
Okay, there. It froze for a second. Let's start searching. Ah, there's one. There on the tracks, need 14 more rocks to uncover the story. And another one. Twelve more. Oh shit. Asshole. Can't go this way yet. I guess it's time to learn. Trapdoor, yep.
The time is upon us, Abigail Williams.
No.
You scourge of Salem. It is time to pay for your sin.
There's that one from the beginning. Crack? Oh no.
Confess, witch.
Stain.
Confess your covenant. A demonic contract with the dark forces.
This should be one of the clues. No. Okay, it's not that. There is... yeah. Burn and torture. Ah, there it is. You have to look at the chair. Sophia, water, and drown. There's one more. Ah, there it is. Court records. Or that before I concluded. The can't get the right position. Found it. Yeah, I'm not going there. It's a death sentence. No. Ooh, a rock. 10 more. Up the stairs. No demons, you're good. I just saw the title and I expect demons each time. There's a rock, and there's another one. Anything else in here? No, I guess I'm just gonna leave. Oh, I see that rock back there. Okay. Yeah, maybe. Teenagers. Four more.
Just keep an eye out for security cameras and alarms.
Thanks for the tip, but this isn't even my first break-in today.
Not something to be proud of.
Yeah, this looks like the right place. Now let's see what these artifacts can tell me about the witch trials.
After I find the rocks, I will. There's one. Need three more.
This place, it puts me in touch with odd sensations, centuries old. I'm trying to focus on this killer, but the echoes from these sensations keep interfering, like deaths from the past, pleading to be remembered.
Two more. Okay, one more. Oh, I'll do that later. I've done that. Okay, I'll be back once I find it. I have found it. That is where the train is. in the bathroom. But I don't think I want to touch it. Okay. I'll be back once I get upstairs again. There. Yeah, let's listen to the story now. Yeah. Deer on the tracks. I'll be back.
My husband and I stepped off the platform and onto the giant hissing locomotive. I remember looking back at our small town and thinking of all the happy memories we made there. But I was excited to start our new life in Salem. I must have dozed off because I was startled awake by the sound of screeching metal. And as the train came to a halt, all I could hear was the torrential rain pelting against the roof. I looked out the window. There was only darkness. Then came the brightest flash of lightning I had ever seen. When my husband left to inquire about the delay, a woman in the back of the train started screaming. We rushed over to her and asked her what was wrong, but all she could manage to say through her sobs was something about seeing the spirits of the dead wandering in the rain. Stranger still were the passengers that were suddenly stricken with the painful memories of their past. It was at this point that I became truly terrified, so I set out to find Joe. When I reached the cab and still hadn't found him, I was worried. I looked out the front window and saw the train's conductor laboring to move a downed tree from the tracks. And there was Joe, walking up to help. However, instead of grabbing hold of the tree, Joe bent down, picked up a rock, and crushed the conductor's skull with it. When I left the train and ran up to him, I could see that this wasn't the Joe I once knew. Something had taken hold of him, something angry. Then he saw something that terrified him. He dropped the rock and ran off into the woods. However, right before he disappeared into the trees, during a bright flash of lightning, I thought I saw something chasing him, hunting him. I can only describe it as a ghostly spectre, cloaked in black. But more likely than not, it was just a shadow. The authorities spent days combing the woods for Joe, but he never turned up. I tried to go back home, but the memories were too painful. Some nights I lie in bed, tortured by the thoughts of what our life could have been if we had never stepped onto that train.
Okay, well, looks like she was just making excuses as to why her husband ran away. Blame the ghost. Have you no shame? I guess we start looking for clues now. Navigation. Civil War. Any direction. Salem psychic history. List of the accused. Judgment. Important message. Persecution. Yeah, that is definitely Crystal.
My apologies. It will always belong to you.
For shame, Bridget. This charade of your conversations with the spirit world will surely condemn you as a witch.
Hmm. 10 of 14. Right. Ah, here's one. Judge. Stuck in place. That's Baxter. I'm sorry, I mean Baxter.
Hey kid, I need you to lift up this painting.
It's called The Hanged Witch. It's creepy. Oh,
It's the killer's symbol.
Symbol on painting. Okay, there's one more clue to find. Let's find it. Ah, found it. Why? It's just really hard to see. Yeah, symbol on painting. No, it's not Baxter Museum. Bill killer targets are mediums. Now it's that one. Okay, Baxter looking for girl. Now, must be this. Yeah, it's that. Oh shit, demons. I was wondering where they were in this area. Shit. Just close together. I had to. Shit. Okay. Let's try this again. Now just wait. And I have done it. Well, looks like the train is gone. No, wrong way.
Why the hurry, boys? Where you headed? Oh, no.
The church, of course. That's where they both are. Okay, everybody, I think that's all the time I've left for this episode. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, subscribe, and maybe even a comment in the comment section. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.